Tigenix is the leading cell therapy company in Europe with a proprietary stem cell platform technology for the treatment of autoimmune and inflammatory diseases. Its headquarters are in Leuven in Belgium, and its research and manufacturing operations are based in a technology business park just outside Madrid.
Tigenix is a company that is focused on developing and commercializing stem cell therapy products. These stem cells work through a different mechanism of action of conventional treatments, and therefore these stem cells may be effective in treating some diseases that otherwise cannot be treated today successfully with existing drugs, including biologics. We take our stem cells from adipose from healthy donors. That means that we take a liposuction from a healthy volunteer, we get the fat cells and we expand them until we have a sufficient number to have an injectable product to treat patients with inflammatory or autoimmune diseases.
Tigenix already has an advanced pipeline of new stem cell products. CX601 is in phase 3, the final phase of clinical development for the treatment of complex perianal fistulas in patients with Crohn's disease.
601 is a local administration of our adipose-derived stem cells for the treatment of complex perianal fistulas in Crohn's patients. Those complex fistulas are those channels that develop around the perianal area that connect through the tissue and you leak bowel content through those fistulas. Today, there's as many as 100,000 new patients every year that develop those fistulas, and there's nothing that exists today among treatments that will cure them. 601 in previous clinical trials has demonstrated this ability of closing completely these fistulas, which will represent a significant improvement on the management of the patients. We're finalizing a European phase 3 clinical trial in close to 300 patients that, if positive, will allow us to file for marketing approval in 2016, getting the results in the third quarter of 2015, and eventually commercialize the product in 2017. We're also looking forward to getting a second phase 3 running in the US and commercializing the compound there a little bit later.
Further back in its pipeline, Tigenix has another stem cell therapy that it's developing for early rheumatoid arthritis and severe sepsis, codenamed CX611.
611 is an intravenous injection of adipose-derived stem cells that we're developing for early rheumatoid arthritis, a very severe indication in which patients have a debilitating chronic disease. And again, the idea, based on our own experience in clinical trials, is try to reduce the disease activity in those patients and avoid them chronic, expensive therapy. In severe sepsis, we're developing the compound as an add-on to existing therapies to reduce the existing very high mortality, as high as 20 to 50% of the patients with this severe indication.
The beauty of the Tigenix technology is that it's an off-the-shelf model. From the cells extracted from just one donor, Tigenix can expand them to produce enough product to treat 2,400 patients with CX601 or 4,000 patients with CX611.